Hello and welcome to Rooted Souls Tarot. I'm Lisa and this Sagittarius is your reading for the month of April 2025. So I know I did say that I wasn't going to do any more monthly readings, but April feels huge. There's so much going on astrologically. There's so much going on out in the whole wide world. And it just felt right to do us all a reading, see what's going on in our own little corners of the earth. Something that's, a reading that's going to help us to find perspective, a little bit of clarity, a little bit of comfort maybe, just to figure out what the heck's going on. So, right, I have this Witch's Tarot deck. I'm going to use it to find the general energy, the general theme, the general focus, whatever you want to call it, of your reading. So we'll see what's going on and then we'll have a little bit of a closer look and delve deeper into some past, current and future energy for you. Right, let's have a little bit of a look, Sagittarius. Excuse me. Right, so we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Pentacles, all about juggling, about finding balance. Queen of Cups is about... the Queen of Cups is obviously love, compassion, kindness. I actually think that's what it is in this situation. So there's a situation where either you are needing it or you are giving it out. We've got the Knight of Wands, and Knight of Wands, well, Knights are all about action. Wands are all about moving towards your passions, towards the things that make you happy. So I think you are doing just that. You're doing that with gusto. You're really just ploughing forwards, moving towards the things that make you happy. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about weighing up the situation, weighing up whether, what it is that you want to continue with, the things that you've been putting your energy into, what's working, what's not, and what can you leave behind and what can you continue putting your energy into. And the Two of Wands, he's looking out there onto the horizon, looking where he's going next. He's got the world in his hands, he's got his options open. Where and can he go to find growth, expansion in the area of his joys and his passions. So very much feels like you're on a bit of a mission, Sagittarius. You're moving towards the things that make you happy. So let's have a look. I'll try not to be an abysmal shuffler today, though I can't promise anything. I've just done a reading for Capricorn and that was dreadful in the way of I kept throwing cards everywhere. So let's just have a little bit of a look. I'll try my best. Oops. Right. Okay, Sagittarius. What's been going on with you in your recent past? Because as we know, our recent past often influences how our future plays out. The things that happen in our past can dictate what's going to happen in the future. So let's have a little bit of a look at what's been happening and how that's going to affect you in the future. Right, the Five of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Clarifying the Magician, the Five of Pentacles, the Moon. Okay, so recent past. There's been a sense of loss, a sense of focusing on the negative rather than the positive. So I think you may feel or may have felt in your recent past that you're missing out on something, that maybe the things that, that made you happy, that used to make you happy, don't make you happy anymore. And you're feeling, you've been feeling quite a loss about that. But it's all about taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. She's got 3 cups that have fallen over. All her happiness has drained out of them. But she has got 2 cups that are still standing. So instead of focusing on the things that you've might feel like you've lost, or the things that don't quite do it for you anymore, you need to shift your focus, shift your perspective, take that big step back and look at the things that that do make you happy, the things that you've still got that are really good, and you've got a lot going for you still. We've got that clarified with the Magician. So you know, you've had all the tools you've needed to bring towards you what you've wanted to bring towards you. You know, you can manifest whatever you want. You are the powerful one, but you need to shift that perspective. You need to take that step back. You need to, you know, find some gratitude, maybe. You know, I'm, you know, classic for that. You know, it's easy to sort of to feel like we've not got what we want, and rather and not focus on actually we've got all of this wonderful thing and feeling gratitude for it. So I think, you know, hopefully you've been able to shift that energy and tap into that magician energy of and I think you have, judging by what's going on up here. That actually you can, it's up to you how life looks. It's up to you, you know, how amazing life is. And sometimes all that takes is that shift of perspective and some gratitude. So let's see what else has been going on in your recent past. We've got the Knight of Swords. And that's, you know, obviously the card of action about moving forward. So I think you are moving forwards with the way that you're thinking. I think you are shifting the way that you are thinking. I do still think that there is a perceived loss in there, because we've got the Five of Pentacles, a perceived lack, rather, feeling like you are, you know, you're missing something, and something you've not got, what, you know, something. But the Five of Pentacles, it's an easy solve. You know, there's a solution to it. There's a key. There's an answer. You just need to get that key in that lock. So there is a solution. And I'm hoping that, you know, sort of, I feel like you've been in a lower vibrational state. I feel like everything's been a little bit glass half empty in the recent past, and I think you've been trying to move forward, but I think you're just coming up against you know, this more negative way of thinking. And you know, we've got the Two of Pentacles up there. Maybe that's because, you know, things have been difficult and you've been juggling, you've been struggling with something. And, you know, as we know, when we're not firing on all cylinders, it's very easy to slip into that sort of that negative pattern, negative sort of, you know, I haven't got and I can't and all of that. It's really easy. And I go through phases where in life where that happens, and I really have to work hard to drag myself out of it. But I'm thinking that you've had that bit of a shift. I think, you know, you've started to maybe work at lifting yourself out of that energy, because we've got the King of Pentacles here. And he is, obviously, he's the richest king in the pack. He makes his smart financial decisions, and he's, you know, he's vibrating at a higher rate. So I think maybe you've either had some advice from somebody that is of this energy, and that they've helped you to lift yourself out of it. You know, we've got the clarified by the moon, and that's your fears, your worries, the things that, you know, that are deeply seated within you. And I think maybe this person has been giving you some advice and helping you to clear the waters a little bit, and to help relieve any fears that you have got. Either that, or you are, you know, you've shifted the way that you're thinking. I'm going to have one more card with that. Shifted the way that you are thinking about the situation, and things are starting, you know, you're starting to lift yourself out of that fearful place. Let's have one more card to clarify this King and the Moon. What's it telling us? It's for Sagittarius. Oh gosh, we've got three there. I'm going to have to take them. Five of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Emperor. Right, Five of Wands, there's some sort of conflict's been going on. Conflicts, inner conflicts. And this, like I say, this all feels like very low vibrational, like you've got this focusing on the negative and what you've not got. And I think, you know, you may be struggling to get out of that. Nine of Cups. I think, right, you're taking control of the situation, and I think you're trying to get yourself out of the situation, basically, in the recent past. And I think that is what has been the catalyst, because all of these cards here are you moving forwards. So I think you have either had help from somebody, and somebody has really helped you to get out of this, but you know, and you've been in this conflicting place, but you're getting out of it. You're looking towards your happy place. You're on the right path. Nine of Cups for me is always, you know, you're going in the right direction. Take your little wings along the way, and you're heading towards your happy place. Right, so Sagittarius, current energy. Right, we've got this one, Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I think this is where everything's shifting. Current energy, I think things have started off recently being quite stressful, but things are shifting. We've got the Fool card. Right, Ten of Pentacles, clarifier, Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles again. Right, things might still be feeling quite difficult at the moment. I think you're still battling with these conflicting, maybe negative thoughts and negative worries, feelings, maybe things that somebody has said to you that are playing on your mind. But we're moving through it, Sagittarius. We've got the Five of Swords, and that's holding on to, you know, having that conflict within your head or with somebody even, and holding on to that and just letting it fester. Ten of Pentacles, and I think it is related to abundance, towards related to you not having what you need at this current time, and I think that is what's causing a lot of this, a lot of what's been going on in your recent past. I feel like you've really been juggling, and I think for a lot of you it is finances. It is finances for a lot of you. It's not for everybody. For others, it could just be stuff that you need. You know, maybe you need a new laptop to do work and you just can't you can't get it. Or, I mean, I suppose that's money related as well. Or, you know, love or health. You know, for some of you, this could be a health thing that you're struggling and juggling. But there's, you know, it feels very much related to what a pentacle. So, you know, health, wealth, stuff, home, relationships. But there's definitely that inner conflict, inner mental conflict. So things are going to start shifting if they've not already. We've got this Ace of Pentacles. A new opportunity is going to come your way. A new opportunity in the form of a pentacle. So again, it could be an opportunity to improve your health. It could be an opportunity to make more money. It could be an opportunity for a new business, for a new home, whatever it is that's going on with you. Because don't forget, it's a general reading. Something different. It's going to mean something completely different to everybody, but you're going to be offered an opportunity, something that you're going to have to put your time in, that you're going to have to nurture, that you're going to have to grow, that you're going to have to water, that you're going to have to really look after to turn it into something good. We've got the Nine of Swords as a clarifier there, and the Nine of Swords is stress and anxiety. So I think this new opportunity is going to, you know, I think it could be a source of anxiety for you again. But I think that is simply because of the frame of mind that you're in at the moment. I keep being drawn up to this Queen of Cups. Compassion. Have some compassion for yourself. Have some love for yourself. It's okay. It's okay to feel, you know, all of these things. But the thing is, we need to not stay in it too long. And I think you have spent a little bit too long feeling, I think you felt a little bit slighted even, that, you know, and you're really trying quite hard and things are just not shifting for you. And I think that's maybe put you in this more negative frame of mind. But that opportunity, You need to take the opportunity that's coming your way, because we've got the Fool next. Take a leap of faith. Know that the universe has got your back. That despite the fact that it might feel scary, despite the fact that it might feel quite stressful, you need to break the cycle and shift the energy and set yourself off on a brand new journey by taking the opportunity. If things stay the same, nothing's going to change. When we get these opportunities, when we get these breaks in the difficult energy, the energy that we feel like we're battling against, things start shifting, and things start shifting for the good. And I think you've got to take a leap of faith. Just do it. You might feel stressed, you might feel anxious, it might feel a lot. The universe has got your back. See there, the way she's just going to fall back and just know that feeling confident and trusting in the universe that things are going to work out okay. And then we've got, and so don't forget we had that Knight of Wands, actively moving toward your joys and passions. So you've got to put the energy in. You've got to take action. If things stay the same, if you don't move, if you don't do anything, nothing's going to change. Things are just going to stay the same. So we've got another Seven of Pentacles here. We had one on the top line there about weighing things up, about decide, what have you been putting your energy into, and it's not bringing you anything back. Again, that could be a friendship, it could be work, it could be business. You need to figure out the things that are bringing something back to you, that are bringing you something in exchange for your energy. And so in doing so, you're going to figure out a better way to move forwards. I think you've got to be, a little bit honest with yourself and say, right, now I'm looking at it from a less emotional perspective. Even write it down, pros, cons. What's this thing doing for me? Is it bringing me joy? Is it what I want? Is it making me happy? Is it bringing me money? Is it bringing me happiness? Is it bringing me fun? What is it bringing me? And if the answer is nothing or not a lot, then that needs to go and you need to focus on something else. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on in your future energy. Oops. Oops. Right. Oh, I'm throwing cards, or they're jumping out left, right and centre. I've got one back to front. It's all happening over here. Right. Oh, right. Okay, I have got the Hierophant. I've got the King of Wands. I've got the Queen of Swords. And I've got the Queen of Pentacles. Right, it's all looking good. It's all looking good, Sagittarius. Okay, I've got the Seven of Cups. I've got the Eight of Wands. I've got the Devil, and I have got the World. Right, it's all good. Things are shifting. Things are shifting. You've got to take that leap of faith. Take the opportunity, because that's going to move everything forwards. Right, the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups. I feel like in your future energy, you've got to trust. I know I said trust with that Fool card. The Hierophant for me is just saying trust. Trust. And it's not generally its meaning, but this is, I think you've got to trust, maybe in that connection to your divine self. You've got to trust to move forwards. Got the Seven of Cups there, clarifying that, and that's about bringing your dreams down to reality. What is it that you want? What is it that how do you want your life to look moving forwards? You've got loads of ideas, I think, flying around in your head. And this is where you've got to be a little bit discerning with that Seven of Pentacles. But you've got to start putting some energy into something. And I think connecting to your divine self, trusting yourself, trusting that, you have got that intuition, that something deep within you that knows which way to go. Yeah, that's all I've got to say on that. I think it's really important. I think that you need to connect to yourself, to trust that the direction that you feel that you want to go to is going to be the right one. And I think you need to spend some time on yourself. I think that's not going to go amiss with everything that's been going on. Finding a way to lift your vibration and to keep it up there is going to be imperative. So I think a connection to your spirituality and whatever, however that looks for you, whether that's getting out in nature, yoga mat, church, whatever, however that looks, meditation, just digging in the garden. You definitely need to connect to that spirituality that you have within you, so that you can build that strength, that connection and that trust within yourself moving forwards, because then that's going to help you to just follow that the knowing, the inner knowing that's within you moving forwards, that you know is right for you. We've got the King of Wands there. The King of Wands, he's courageous, he's confident, he's got that fiery energy, he's a card of taking action, of really moving forwards, knowing which direction he wants to go and doing it. And the Eight of Wands. So I think if you can connect to your divine self, to your deep intuition, your deep inner knowing, then I think it's going to be a real catalyst to move you forwards. Obviously, we had that Knight of Wands. He's taking action. He's moving forwards. King of Wands, taking action, taking bold, courageous moves, moving forwards. And it's going to happen like this. I think once you get the ball rolling, things are really going to start shifting. We've got the Queen of Swords there. Starting to see things clearly, and that clarity is helping you to navigate your way forwards. We've got that clarified with the Devil. The Devil energy is again that lower vibrational energy, the energy that's holding you back. So I think it's so imperative for you to lift your vibration moving forwards, because I feel like you've been stuck in this lower vibrational state for far too long, and it's been holding you back. And just this opportunity, this shift that's happening in your current energy now, keep your eyes peeled for opportunities and just taking a leap of faith, just trusting and throwing yourself out there. And I think that's really going to click, and everything's going to start shifting. We've got, as our extra cards here, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. I love this card. She is exuding confidence and positive energy. She's vibrating at an extremely high rate. She doesn't have to look at a pentacle. She doesn't have to pay attention to the abundance, because it just naturally rolls towards her, because she is open to receiving. She's open to manifesting the things that she wants in her life. Because, when we vibrate at a higher level, when we're feeling more upbeat, when we're feeling more positive, then all the lovely things that we would like and deserve come towards us. Clarified that by the World card. Things have shifted. You have actively shifted. If you take that leap of faith, you're shifting your life. Essentially, you're ending a cycle, and you're beginning a brand new one where you're going to be able to take all the knowledge, all the information, all the wisdom that you've learned over the past cycle, and you're going to be able to use it to propel yourself forwards in the best possible way. Don't forget, we've got that Two of Wands there. It's up to you where you take yourself. The growth and the expansion possible is huge. It's up to you. The ball's in your court. It's entirely up to you how your life looks from here on in. You are the brand new beginning of a brand new cycle. And, you've got all these powerful cards here working for you in this future energy. Just relies on you. Things stay the same. Nothing will change. Take a leap of faith. So, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that's been helpful. I'd really love to know. Please leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up. If you'd like to be part of this lovely little community I'm trying to build, that would be amazing also. But yeah, have a great day. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you very, very soon.